Welcome to Life with Ajane. I'm Ajane. This is the Lawfully Her series. So I know I was talking about taking a break, but I just felt like updating y'all. So y'all know that video, audio, or whatever that goes around. It's like, I'm not gonna do it, girl. I'm not gonna do it. And it cuts. And it's just like, ooh, I did it. Well, that's me. Long story short, I told y'all I was done at 9 and I applied to 3 more places. So here's what happened. Initially, I went from 20 schools down to 11. So I went from 20 to 11. And then when it came down to it in the last little bit of time before the 1st of November, I was like, yeah, these last 2 schools, I don't know. Like, I looked more thoroughly in the websites to like learn about what was being offered to the schools this year. And I didn't really see a fit. At one of them, the school got rid of something that was very important to me. And the other school, it seemed like there were things that could fit, but I just wasn't so sure. And I just didn't feel comfortable in applying. Okay, great. But that was supposed to be the end all be all. But then what happened is, like, after I kind of like rested from all that application frenzy, I was thinking, like, the schools that I eliminated that first cut from going from 20 to 11, I like went through those schools pretty thoroughly, but I felt like I did a thorough job. I felt that way. But when I went back, and I anxiously went back because I just felt like it was something incomplete in my spirit. So I went back and I was even more careful. There were a few schools that stood out, and I went through their websites and I thought about some notes. I went back to some notes that I took on the schools too. And I realized that there were a handful of schools that like I thought I did a thorough job investigating, but I really didn't. And I think that like I mistakenly thought that I did a thorough job at knocking them out because I was burnt out. So I'm really glad that like I took some time, I rested, and then I went back to that list because I would have missed out on 3 schools that I think are also good fits. So yeah, I went back, I saw that they were good fits, and I applied. And the good part is because like I had done so many different materials at this point, the application, it didn't feel like a ton of work because I already had like the basic components of everything that I needed. There were a couple little extra essays here and there that I had to do, but generally like it's the same thing that I've been submitting across the board. So it felt great to just like have those additional 3 schools and to like really securely sit in the fact that like I am done, I'm complete. I don't feel weird about it. I don't feel anxious. I don't feel incomplete. I feel like I did what I was supposed to do. And so yeah, now I'm actually done. I'm actually done. You won't see me out here talking about I applied to it. No. Now we're actually done. I feel really good about that. So yeah, I'm getting like a shadow from my camera because the sun is doing what the sun does. Yeah, so that's that. What else has been up? Oh, we did our personal statement workshop. That went really well. People came, so thank you all for who came. And if you didn't come live, if you watched, thank you for watching and supporting. Hopefully that workshop was helpful. Seems like it was helpful for a good number of people. So I'm really happy to have done that. I'm gonna have another live session within the next week or so. I know the holidays coming up, so I gotta look at my calendar a little more closely. But I'm gonna have another live session for logical reasoning review. And in that session, you want to come. You want to come. You know why you want to come? Because I'm giving away free tutoring to someone that comes to the live session. Even if you're currently a member and you're already paying for a membership, you come to that session, you are eligible to get a free month of tutoring. I'm just gonna like have some kind of like live drawing as people come in. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm really excited. I like the idea of doing lives. Like, I'm working right now on figuring out my schedule now that things have kind of calming down as this like year comes to an end, and I want to pick back up the reading group. And baby, I have a lot of things to say about this book, but also there's just a lot of things going on in the world to talk about. So anyway, I gotta reschedule like things in life right now, but when I come back to do those things, I'm going to make sure that I have my live session scheduled, and if I can do lives for other things as well, I'll let y'all know. But yeah, I like the live component of the channel. It's fun like directly engaging with you all right then and there in that moment. So looking forward to more of those as time passes. Yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, I applied to 3 more places, so now I've officially applied to 12 schools and I'm done. I applied to 12 schools, so we'll see what happens out of those 12. And actually, right before I recorded this, I got some good news about one school. I got an interview invite to a school, so that feels good, because it lets. One thing that I've been worried about is like, were my admissions materials as good as I thought they were? I feel really, 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 really good about what I put forth this application cycle. I think it's representative. I think all of my application materials are representative of various aspects of myself, but they're still in alignment with each other. And so I'm just hoping that what I see in those materials, the admissions committee can see too. I asked my spouse, I asked my mom. I think I asked my mom at one point on some her opinions on some things too. Just like what their thoughts were, what comes across from those essays. And they were given the stuff that I was looking to get from reading those. So I trust their perceptions, their opinions. Yeah, we'll see how things go. But that good news today makes me feel more secure about what I submitted. Now, I don't know how much they've actually looked at from my materials before that interview invitation, but it's fine. I at least feel good about that. Yeah, and it's just cool. And I think that's like a fun part of this process. A little bit of anxious part, but I find it to be a little fun to like go ahead and like verbally express yourself through an interview process. So yeah, I'm feeling good. This is a good start to the cycle and hearing things and all that. I'm hoping that there's good news coming. That's the only update y'all are getting from me though before I actually commit to a place. That's the one I'm gonna give you. I got an interview invite. We're starting off strong with that. And the next time you hear about like updates with the process in terms of like scaring from schools back, it'll be when I choose my school. You might get other updates about like how I'm dealing with anxiousness or like just wild things that are going on in the world in relation to this process. But that's like pretty much it. I'm like trying to like chill, give this a rest, and pick up some other things like I said I was gonna do a couple weeks ago, last week. Time is flying. So yeah, that's that. I'm feeling good, y'all. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I was gonna like vent a little bit about some things with Reddit and like how I'm supposed to be holding myself accountable to not doing it at all, but I'm still on there lurking and looking at people's admissions. But I'll talk about that in a later video, because I'm actually gonna be doing a video that's titled "Stop Listening to Reddit, Listen to These People." So look out for that. I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. But yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.